Hello guys, WakeN'BakeGames here, and welcome back to another video in our trilogy for the Kingdom Hearts Burst by Sleep Final Mix Terra series. We had just left off in the Enchanted Dominion and learned that Master Xehanort was collecting those pure hearts, and now we're headed to Castle of Dreams to learn if anything has happened here. I'm gonna stop talking now because this is a cutscene.
Is something wrong?
It's just that my friends made me the most beautiful dress, but my stepmother and stepsisters ruined it, and I was so looking forward to the ball.
Darkness always finds a way into a wounded heart. You have to be strong. Strength of heart will carry you through the hardest of trials.
But
Unversed!
Well, obviously somebody ruined Cinderella's dress. Her stepsisters, I wonder why. Maybe we'll find out in somebody else's story. So I de-linked with Aqua because I'm trying to get her first ability because she gives me Magnet and Thunder, which I got it there, and it's going to make it a lot easier to finish stuff. Plus her finish on her thing is really, really good. Magnera, Thundara, and then finish. And you can do that to just about any wave and pretty much finish any of them. Those guys are really tough, and I don't know why. They're supposed to be similar to the fat body enemies from the Kingdom Hearts series, but the difference is you can actually attack them from the front. Which is, that makes them a lot easier to hit, obviously, and deal damage too.
Strength of heart is important, but that's not all you need.
there's nothing left to believe in. Nothing.
Nothing, my dear. Oh, now, you don't really mean that.
Oh, but I do. It's just no use.
Nonsense. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here, and here I am. Oh, come now. Dry those tears. You can't go to the ball looking like that.
The ball. Oh, but I'm not.
Of course you are. But we'll have to hurry. Now, what were those magic words? Oh, yes. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo!
It's a beautiful dress.
I paused it there because my mom came over. So I had to stop recording for a
It's a
second.
dream come true.
Yes, but like all dreams, I'm afraid this can't last forever. You'll have only till midnight, and then on the stroke of 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before.
Yes, I understand.
was full of light. Why didn't I see it? What did you do? I can hardly tell she's the same person.
Who are you?
Terra.
Terra, in your heart, do you believe that dreams can come true?
I do. But I also believe you have to make an effort to make them come true.
Yes, of course. But sometimes just believing in dreams is easier said than done. Cinderella believes her dreams can come true. I wanted her to see that she was right.
So that's what made her shine. Faith in her heart that anything is possible. Where did she go?
To the royal ball at the palace. Go, and when you see her dancing, you'll know that she believes, and that will help you to believe too.
So this is the Castle of Dreams. I'm pretty much here to help Cinderella go to the ball. Basically. Terra's worlds are really short. I just want to throw that out there. Actually, it feels like they're a lot shorter than really anybody else's. And I don't understand why. So this is the command style diamond dust that I was talking about earlier when I picked up the blizzard. As you can see, it can do a lot of damage to enemies. So like I said earlier in my last video, I was I'm just farming for experience right now because, you know, it's proud mode and it can be really difficult.
Not here too.
You know it.
I've met you before.
I'll take care of them. You wait right here.
Mr. Cool.
Please, may I go with you? I so want to get to the ball.
All right. But stay behind me, or you'll get hurt. You're not worried?
Didn't you tell me it was important to stay strong?
Yep.
Oh. I guess I did.
Quit trying to act all tough, Terra.
So, you ready?
Yes.
So this is a little thing where you gotta protect Cinderella and escort her through the castle and try to make sure she doesn't die. It can be kind of difficult on harder difficulties. Easier difficulties is not much of a concern. But these guys can do some damage to her if they hit her. So that was strike raid. I used blizzard, and that gives me enough to do diamond dust. That's pretty much a guaranteed way to do it. Like I said, it clears these rooms right here really fast. I shouldn't have done that right there. I actually should have used the command skill, but I didn't because I was on potions. I wasn't paying attention. That was just bad camera angling. Look at that, she got hit 3 times by him and now she's like 33% of the way there. That's pretty insane. For some reason it wasn't giving me the proceed button right there and I didn't know why. So you start off this room. Usually you would use a shot lock. I wasn't paying attention. But still,
Please help.
this is WakeN'BakeGames, and we do get lifted over here. So that explains the first death of the series. Yippee. Retry. Okay, let's go again. Okay, we got this, right? We got this. Okay, well, let's use a shot lock. That sounds like a good idea. Here we go. Let's go. So after you do a shot lock, I've leveled it up a couple times just from fighting enemies, so it gives me that extra attack. But bad positioning can lead to stuff like this. I really don't understand that right there. I don't understand what happened there, or who hit her. I don't know if my counter hurt her, but I accidentally hit continue instead of retry, so we're gonna have to do all that again. But I was like, who knows, mate? Actually, no, that's right. I didn't accidentally do it. I figured she had already been hit enough times in the first level that I think I made it too hard on myself. So I was just coming back through to hopefully maybe she won't get hurt as much. But I had realized that my shot lock had leveled up to where I could do that. So I started using it more. Because it's a good shot lock too. Shot locks make it to where you can't be hurt while you're using them. So if you get one that has like 30 hits and it takes a minute to do them off, or you can like prolong the time that prolong the attack that you're doing for your shot lock, you can stay invincible for a pretty immense amount of time and not get hurt by some of the secret bosses' harder attacks to dodge. Makes it easier to not, die to them. So I skipped this cutscene right here because I figured, we had already seen it. There was no point in us sitting through it again. So round 2 of the minigame. We're already up to 2 deaths. I just want to point out that the camera in this game is way harder than pretty much the other one, and pretty much any of the other ones. I'm constantly fighting with the camera to try to get my abilities to hit multiple people. And sometimes you can hit the X button too many times and accidentally do your finishes when you don't mean to. That happens a lot. But sometimes you get good positioning like that. I forgot to add that critical impact makes it to where you basically do 2 hits per attack. If you watch it when I hit him, it does 2 ticks of damage on each hit. I was trying to make my critical impact more useful right there. And I think I did a pretty good job at it. The only downside is that if you activate a command style before going into another room like that, you just lose it. So like, that would have made this next part very helpful. But it's not there. So I'm just going to start off with another shot lock again, because that did seem like it did pretty good with that wave. I got a little better positioning that time. I didn't really kill anybody, but they're a lot further down in health. And I was right there when this one spawned. That was a good strike raid into a critical impact. Just clearing these mobs. Dang, Terra and his weak magic. Oh, I forgot to mention that fire enemy is called the Red Hot Chili Pepper, for any of my rock or reggae fans out there. You might think that's funny. Now we're pretty much to the final wave of this mission here. Actually, I believe this is it right here. Nah, this is it. It wouldn't let me use a D-Link this entire mission, in case you're wondering, any of my fans are wondering why I didn't go Aqua. But now we've unlocked our first reprisal, the counter hammer. Now if we successfully block, we can counter attack.
Oh, thank you.
Terra.
Thank you, Terra.
I just want to point out that this is the deadest. I mean deadest. Like weakest. Nobody is here at all at this ball. Like, where is the musician at? They don't even show him.
Maybe just believing is enough.
But who is she, Mother? Do we know her? Well, the prince certainly seems to. I've never seen her before.
Nora. But she certainly is. Wait. There is something familiar about her.
Uh-oh, trouble. Trouble is a brew.
Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath
Dude.
the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
I want a beard like that. Is that not like the G'est beard ever? Oh yeah, that's right. There was a chest over there, I forgot. So that was a soothing crystal, and then over here is a potion. Hey. Is it good that I knew that? So, just more fighting. Trying to figure out what you guys are up to out here. Trying to disrupt balls and stuff. We worked really hard to get here, man. Rude. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Eat that. Ow. Diamond dust. So, usually if you're in the air, you can dodge their ground pound. But sometimes it still hits you for some reason. This was a PSP game, so there's that. That adds to the difficulty. And why the camera's bad, because there was no analog stick to move the camera around. Because the left trigger was used to move your commands, and the right trigger was used to lock on, and you held both of them to shot lock. You moved with the analog stick, and you could use up and down on the D-pad to move your skills too. And then, of course, you know, A, X, triangle, and circle are all the same. So I'm in the shop right now, looking at items. I had just remembered that I had got that counter ability for my thing, and I can upgrade blocks. You can melt blocks to get different ones. So cure in a block makes a heal block, where whenever you block stuff, you get healed some of the damage back. And I was trying to do that, but I didn't have a cure high enough, and I wasn't paying attention when I did it. And, well, you'll see here in a second. So that's supposed to make an ice raid, but I think Terra doesn't get ice raid ever, which is why it doesn't. I think that's one of the abilities he doesn't get. Or freeze raid, maybe that's the name of it. So I got a Blizzara with another item boost, yippee. And yeah, there you go. Got that. So I'll equip the Blizzara, Thunder, maybe, yeah, Thunder. Then we'll switch to a Cure. Equip my counter hammer because I forgot. I don't have another shot lock. What can I sell here? Bind, zero gravity. I don't need either of them. I don't use the items even though I got all these item boosts anyways. So I was trying to make my heal block, but I didn't have it, and I was like, well, stun edge and block. What does that make? Stun block? As you can see, I did it with the level 3 on accident, and I used that, and I got a combo plus on my stun block. So now if people attack me and I block, I have a chance to stun them if they can be stunned. But I couldn't do another cure with that block, which makes no sense. So I gotta level up that block on its own, but I need the combo plus right now. It would actually help. So I'll put the stun block on for now until that gets fully maxed out and we have the ability. So it'll be a harder run for a little bit. It's still funny that it doesn't show you the save screen. This is probably one of my favorite like fight tracks in the Kingdom Hearts series. Especially with this boss, it matches a lot.
Down here.
Guards? Guards? Where could they possibly be?
I didn't know they were even existed. So this is I really don't know this guy's name, but we'll call him the conductor. So I went Ventus. I probably shouldn't have went Ventus because I'm really not hitting anything. And this is bad. This makes me look bad. Oh yeah, can't hit him. Ow. Terra, you suck. Ow, ow. Arrow, you suck. Finish, you suck. What is going on? This fight isn't me. Can we revert? Okay, let's try that. No? Okay, here. Oh, okay. That'll be death count number 3 on the road to Terra. So let's try this again and not go into Ventus. Maybe that'll help. I think that'll help. What do you guys think? Alright, here we go. There we go. Better shot lock. Better shot lock damage. Let's focus on just taking this guy out right here, basically. Ow. Bad timing. Again. Thunder. There we go. Bad timing again. Yippee. But I got diamond dust, so that's good. Yeah, that's doing a lot of damage to him. Kill that, homie. That's supposed to be his DM, but he doesn't really do anything. He kind of just like, you can't hurt him. That finished did a lot of damage. So you can't hurt him in the DM like that, like I was saying a second ago. Another shot lock. Alright. There we go. That's the conductor. That's the Castle of Dreams boss. Way to go.
Thank you. You
Look at
saved
that
us
beard.
all.
Marvelous. It's a
The
marvelous
guests
beard.
were just starting to enjoy themselves.
What? Yes.
Well, don't give up just yet.
Oh,
Tell me something. Have you always had a problem around here with those monsters?
no. I believe they began to appear shortly after a boy in a mask arrived in our kingdom. Those
Majora?
said the
No,
monsters
wrong
obeyed
game.
his every
A boy in a mask. Do you know where he is now?
The forest? Wait, wrong game.
No, I don't believe anyone has seen him since then.
I see.
Oh, my goodness. It's midnight.
Yes, so it is. But why?
Goodbye.
Wait, come back. Please come back.
I'm sorry.
Mademoiselle, senorita, wait!
Oh, hey, look, I know her. It's a friend. Yay, friend.
Terra! Terra, Ven ran away from home.
What?
I think he left to go find you. Do you have any idea why?
No. Actually, just before I left, he tried to tell me something. I should have listened to what he had to say.
So, did you manage to locate Master Xehanort?
No, but it seems he's looking for pure hearts filled with light.
Pure hearts, filled with light.
All I can tell you is that his search hasn't taken him here.
Alright. I'll stay and see if I can find more clues.
Okay. The prince is in the ballroom ahead. He might have some answers.
Thanks.
Aqua! You still have the same dream?
Well, yes.
There's this girl here. Her name is Cinderella. She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness.
Yep.
If you see her, give her my thanks.
Will do.
This game gives a lot of life lessons.
The boy in the mask who is leading the unversed. Who is he? Does he have anything to do with Master Xehanort's disappearance?
Force a D-Link with Cinderella. Then we got a new Keyblade that makes it easier to land critical strikes. We'll be using that. That is Castle of Dreams. If you like this video, drop a like and a comment and a subscribe. As always, stay lifted. And when we come back, we'll be doing the Dwarf Woodlands. Like I said, stay lifted, guys. I hope to see you guys soon.